to Fan TV The Show. My name is Emma.
And I'm Amber, and coming up, we look at last week's games, news around the league, and upcoming games this weekend.
Amber also caught up with Hayden and Janne this week, and we also will reveal what was the question.
Remember to like and subscribe to stay up to date with all of the post-game highlights, interviews, and most importantly, this show. But first, here's Emma with the news.
Last weekend, we took a loss on the road against the Swindon Wildcats. We then returned on home ice and took a 6-5 win after a penalty shootout versus the Wildcats Sharks, where we did see the return of former Phantoms, Duncan Spears and Jordan Marr. Amber, what were your thoughts on the game?
I feel the first two periods we were not on our A game. However, we brought it back on the third period and sent them off swimming. Onto the Dops. Ballant Pekosti of Leeds Knights receives 1 game ban for fighting. Romford Rangers Ewan Hill gets 2 games for unsportsmanlike conduct, which he misses today's game. Hull Seahawks Declan Jones gets 1 game also for fighting.
On to the Phantoms news.
We see the return of defenceman Brad Bowering after serving his 5-game ban. Alex Rushby made his Phantoms debut in Swindon last weekend. And one final piece of news, Cam Huff turns 25 this week. We wish him a very happy birthday from everyone here at Fan TV. Happy birthday!
This week, Amber caught up with Hayden Lavigne and Janne Laakkonen.
Let's see what they said. Hayden, thank you so much for joining us. Your second season with the Phantoms, and you look to be really settled and found your game. You faced both Marr brothers this weekend. Did you pick up any differences in their play style?
Yeah, you can definitely see the age difference between them. I think Jordan's a little bit more kind of like just does whatever he can to stop a puck, gets in the way, stays on his feet a little bit longer, and then Rennie is kind of much more like block style. He's very in position all the time. He's got very like picturesque movement. Like it almost looks like he doesn't like to make a move that's not seen as like technically correct. So it's interesting to see that, and I'm going to guess that that's probably the age difference between them.
Do you feel different to last year at this point in the league, knowing what you know now?
Yeah, I mean, there's a certain level of comfort, like knowing the teams and knowing some of the like veteran players in the league now, knowing what the arenas are like, what the fan bases are like. So it's just kind of every time I go in, I have a little bit better understanding of what to expect, and that's even just going to grow even more as we see teams more often.
Following the shootout victory last weekend, you did a little celebration, which the fans really loved. We don't often see that from guys, so how did you feel in that moment to do that?
Yeah, I actually, as soon as we went into penalty shots, I was like, if we win, and like it wins on a save, I was like, I'm going to do this. I was watching the highlights from my university that weekend, and one of the guys scored and did that, so I knew like exactly, I was like, I'm going to do that if it ever comes down to it.
Are we going to see more of that from you? Fans really love to see the personality from the guys, and it really gets them going.
I mean, hopefully we're not in too many more shootouts. It'd be nice to win some in regulation and maybe by more than 1 goal. But yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of fun the last year and the start of this year, and I think it's brought a lot of my joy back into the game. It's made it a lot more fun for me to come to the rink and play, and it's made it easier then to show the emotion.
Phantoms seem to be in a difficult position to be in a shootout this year, thanks in no small part to you. Do you feel any added pressure when you know a shootout is coming?
I mean, normally, like past years, I would have said yes. Like it's usually a very like stressful situation, but I just think like with our lineup through and through, like I know that even if I make a mistake or 2 in a shootout, like I have full confidence that in our top 5, 6 guys, like on any given night, we could score 6 straight. So that kind of eases like the pressure on me a little bit, knowing that like if I let the first one in, like Yanni's 2 for 3 on shootouts, and Cam is 2 for 3, and Feds is 2 for 3. So like that's pretty hard to beat. So it gives me ease knowing that I have kind of not necessarily a little bit of leeway, but some of the pressure's off.
What do you look forward to this weekend? Have you played in Basingstoke before, or is this a new rink to add to your list?
Yes, it's going to be a new one, so it'll be interesting. I'm sure with their first home game this season, the first game back there, it's going to be loud and packed. So it's going to be a tough rink to win in, and we struggled on the road early. So we need a road win, and that's going to be a good one to get it at.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Janne, thanks so much for joining us. Your second season back with the Phantoms. How do you feel?
It's been good, yeah. It's a little bit like up and downs. Home games pretty well, and road we've been struggling. But I believe that when season goes far, we managed to get points also on the road.
Last weekend was a great weekend for you in terms of points. You got 5 assists in the home game and was integral to the team scoring and equalising us, taking us to overtime. You must be happy that you're finding your game now?
Yeah, you can say so. Like last weekend we were 1-4 down already, but we fight back, and that was good. Power play was pretty hot, and obviously Cam scored hat-trick and came winning in shootout, so that was good for him and good for the whole team.
The fans commented that the team refused to accept a loss on Sunday's game. What felt different coming out for the third period than the first?
That's a good question. I don't know, but of course it's a good thing that we can find a way win the games, but sometimes we could do it a little bit easier for ourselves, not being losing like 3 goals in second one. But yeah, I don't know. Of course it's good that we fight back and take those important points, but like I said, we can maybe do it a little bit easier.
You are a massive asset to the team, a big playmaker in helping set up your line mates for goals. Your contributions are usually much quieter and less flashy than the goal scorers. Is that your preference?
Maybe, yeah. I'm not young anymore, so I got that shine already at some point in my career. So it's nice that we have a big star players here, Fets, and Cam and Dill, Lavi, so or somebody else. So I'm fine with this. So it's good.
The team has had a few tough weekends to open the season. How do you feel facing the Basingstoke Bisons, who will be playing their first home game since returning to the league, and obviously the Romford Raiders on Sunday in their first return to Peterborough since pre-season?
Yeah, Basingstoke is a new team, so we don't know much about them. They haven't played as much as we, but expect a hard game, their first home game, and hopefully the ice is okay there, so we can actually do it. So it's going to be tough, and we need road points, so we have to go there and put our A game. And about Romford, played a couple of times against them. They are a good team, so anything can happen, but we are pretty confident that we try to keep home win streaks this weekend too.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Today the Phantoms return to home ice to face the Romford Raiders. Their top scorer currently is Ewan Hill on 15 points, whereas their top goal point scorer is Jake Sylvester. Cole Ceci is expected to start. He's also 5th in the league with a save percentage of 89.49%.
Now on to the Phantoms. The top goal scorer is Cam Huff with 9 goals. Our top point scorer is Luke Ferrara with 17 points, 6 goals and 11 assists with no penalty points. With 1 point behind is Janne with 15 assists and 1 goal. Hayden Lavigne should start as netminder in this coming weekend. He currently has a 91.52% save percentage, which is second behind Rennie Marr.
Coming into this weekend, Raiders are in 8th position with 7 points and the Phantoms are in 4th position with 12 points.
Typically, games against the Raiders are quite feisty, so I'm hoping it will be a loud and eventful game.
As a reminder, you have 1 week left to submit your Christmas jersey designs. You can either email them to Nikki or hand them in to the shop on game night.
As a reminder, there are some red and white own and loan jerseys left up for grabs. You can visit the shop to secure yours, or you could go to the link in the description.
Last week we did ask what is a question.
Absolutely not.
Never.
Nah, not a fan. No.
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
Personally, no, but I'll accept it.
Absolutely not.
No, definitely not.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go yeah. Yeah, I like it.
Thankful to Janne, yes.
Yes, of course.
Yes, definitely.
The question being, pineapple on pizza, yes or no? Amber, what's your opinion?
Absolutely yes. There are still tickets left for tonight's game, but if you can't make it down to the rink, you can watch it on our live stream. The link is on the screen below.
That's all from us here in Peterborough. We'll see you at the game.